This is the Irontrader. Now, this is about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. The pitch closed here at 2:30, so that was a little ways ago. So we're going to get you all set up here for tomorrow. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell a stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily chart. Now let's just take a look at today. It was actually a really good trading day today. The UCO was a very good trade. You had a nice range, 30.32 on the high, 29.32 on the bottom. You had a good point range there. Actually, the SEO was a really good scalp there for 50 cents. So yeah, it was a really good day trading here in the old crude ski. All right, let's take a look at what's going on. Well, you can see what we had today. Look at this. Big ass topping tail candle. Okay, so this morning here, when I seen this run right on up here, I dumped out the UCO at, I didn't get the high, was 30.32, but I got 30.20. So that was really a good trade, because you could just see that here with this price channel rolling over here. If you didn't have, now we got yourself, bottom line, a double top. So when the futures open here at 6 or tomorrow morning, however you trade, just watch this key double top. You know, you had a higher high at 79.29, and then on this candle here, we had 79.62. But you still could not close above that key 79.29. That's the key. Close, close, close above. All right, so we didn't have that. So now what we have to do is let's look at the downside here first. So what we want to do is watch this 8 SMA here. Okay, so you're looking at 77.85. Very, very key level here of support that we need. Right below it here, we have your 200-day here at 77.72. And then right below that, we have your 21-day at 76.43. Right in between 76.93. So a lot of good support here underneath. Your 8 SMA here, your 200 SMA, your 100 SMA here, and your 21 SMA. Now again, that 21 day is lost. We'll come right to the bottom of this candle, 75.84, and then we'll come right here, 75.52. Our box here is still in play, okay, because we could not close above. Now, there's a lot of good energy building here, but if we can't close above, it doesn't mean anything. So now this looks like a topping tail candle. We got to see how it's all going to shake out, because when you look at the candle like that, see, very similar. Where to go, went down. Topping tail, see, where to go, went down. Here's another topping tail, went down. Okay, so here, look at this. Topping tail, topping tail, topping tail, all the way on down. So we got to see if this is actually going to play out or not. So I say watch them futures at 6 p.m. tonight or first thing tomorrow morning when you get up here. But again, very, very good scalping market in both directions. Now, again, if we can close back above this 79.29, and now that's 79.62 here, which is basically right in line right here with this 79.60, and we're 79.77. If we can close above this level here, then we can just ratchet it right on up. What do we got there? 81.05 here. We have 82.24. Bring this price channel right across. You have 83.60. Then we have 85.30 here on the high, and then we bring that price channel right across. We look at there, 85.90, and then we work your way up 88.29, and then your price channel comes right across. And what do we have? 89.85. Once we get above this level here, then what we want to do is we want to follow these candles going up here. You got 90.27 here. We have 91.88, but this is the candle you want to look at right here. This is that 92.43, okay? Because see, as this ran right on up, okay, it came right on down, and that's where she broke through. So that is going to be now become pretty good resistance here. This is why you want to use the price channels. It makes life a lot easier. So again, if we can close above 79.29 and this level here, 79.62, which lines up right here, very, very nice with this double top situation. Okay, if you can line up above that, then we can ratchet right on up. But you got to be very careful now, because if you look at this candle, see right there, pretty identical candle. Okay, and then what had happened? Came right on down. Topping tail, what did it do? Came right on down. So again, if it comes down here, we want to watch these key SMAs here. Again, just quick review, that 8 SMA, very, very critical that you need to close above 77.85, and this is 200-day. We're sitting here at that 77.72, and then you have your Hondo 76.93, and then we have your 21-day right below that 76.43. And then we have this candle, which is very important, 75.84, and then right here 75.52. This box right here, because this was a nice double bottom here, and then we went higher and then sideways action. But this is where we have that nice box is pinning right out, and we're still in that trading range. If that is lost, we have a nice 50-day right here at that 74 level here. Then obviously, if it's lost, we just follow the candles down. 73.56. You have 73.23, 72.38, 71.79, and then your 71.41 retest there. But again, your pattern still here very, very much intact. This could sell all the way down to the 50. Still very much intact. Low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Very, very nice pattern. And then we look here. Look at that nice rounded bottom that you got going here. And then there's your neckline right there. Okay, see the top of these candles? This is why I always say look to the left of the chart, because where it's been is usually where it's going to go again. So we look at the top and see, you can see how much resistance. I mean, you were just a little bit above it at 79.62, and right here is at 79.60. Okay, so that told me if we can't get above this and close above that here to sell it. That's why I got out of there. Once took a little short, got a nice 50 cents on that SCO. Very nice. Now remember, when I say I'm trading these UCO and SCO, I'm scalping these here, but I'm doing 5,000 shares at each one. Okay, so again, it doesn't take much. Obviously, if you make a point, you got $5 grand. You make 50 cents, you got 2,500 bucks. Well, you add up with everything, you got a pretty damn nice day. Okay, so your RSI here still looking good. Just basically sideways action. Your green is still above your red here. Shows you got some, the momentum is still there. The key is we got to watch them futures to see if she's going to, watch this candle. Okay, that's 79.62, that's 77.78, and then the close at 78.29. Very, very key. And then we have nice, good support underneath. Now, but I'm kind of hoping that will be the topping tail, and it will play out just like what we have here and we have here. That way it will come down, maybe hold this box area, and then we take another nice scalp right on up. All right, let's take a look here at the old weekly and monthly. All right, here we are. You got your weekly chart. Looking very, very nice. See this 200 days? See how strong that is? Right on the upside. See your 8 SMA, never crossed below, went flat line, and then now she's rising up here. Looking very, very bullish here for the week. So again, today is Wednesday. We got 2 more days here in the week. We really want this to do some closing here above your key averages. So we want to watch that 77.55 on a closing basis on Friday. Right below us, you have 76.84, and then we have this nice level here of 75.82. That's always very good. That way we can have this sideways action. This is still very, very bullish here. Look at your MACD. Your green over your red looking very, very good. RSI looking very, very good. Still very good bullish chart. And I say, but look at the strength on that 200-day. Or yeah, you can go below it. That don't mean nothing. Look at it for the week. See, you want to close all up here. So we got 2 more days. We got to see how it shakes out. Now again, if we can get above that 70, this candle here, which is very key, that's 79.29, and that's key level 79.62, then we can here look on the old monthly and see what's happening. Okay, we can look at right there. 79.82 is going to be next, and then right above it, you have 81.18. Okay, so those would be your targets if we can start moving this right on up. But you have a good day today. The question is, see, this is that right here. Okay, see, there's that 79.60, and there's that 79.70. See how nice that comes right across? That's your resistant level. Okay, so that's what you have to break through. Once you can break through that, then we can just start popping up to these next levels here. See at 82.24. Okay, you have 85.30, and then we can come up to 88.29, and then all the way to this bad boy at 89.85. Okay, see, very, very nice here. Now, you can see your price channel coming right down to 89.85. This is just basically waiting for this thing to go sideways action, just like we had on the old natty gas, which I'm going to show you here in a little bit. But once that price channel comes down, it shows you that this is going to be the top of this candle right here, and that's going to be your target area. And obviously, if you can get above, we follow the rest of the candles up until you can get all the way to 95.03. But the price channels are really easy to take a look and see exactly what you have. We say, oh, it's going to go here. Well, where? What are you talking about? Well, just look at the price channel. Boom, there she is. Okay, so right now here we have a bullish chart going on here. Just watch these key level on a closing basis on Friday. 77.55, that 21, 76.84, and that key 8 SMA at 75.82. Above, we want to watch that 79.82 and then that 21 SMA here at 81.18. Good here on the RSI, very, very nice here on your MACD. This here looks like it wants to work it up. It's trying to get back up here again. But again, once you can break through all this resistance here, you'll see how nicely that 8-day crosses. And then we have what we have here going right on up. And look at that nice bullish trend that you had going all the way up. That's going to take some time. For me, I should say I like the bullishness. A long short doesn't make no difference to me. It's easy to trade either way. Okay, let's take a look here at the old natty gas. Okay, natural gas, daily, weekly. Now, it's nice to put these side by side again here, where you actually have some charts versus, falling right off the cliff here with this, So now we can see our target areas here much clearer. So when we look at natural gas here on your daily chart here, we can see here this was that previous contract roll here. This was the current contract roll. Came down, but then again, it held it. See that? 1.58, you held at 1.52. Very, very nice. And now this is what I like right here is this 8 SMA here curling right up here nice. Now UNG I did not scalp any short today. There maybe was a short trade. I had no interest in it. UNG was a really good scalper here today. So that's basically what I scalped twice there today. So UNG was a really good scalper. And again, I'm trading 5,000 shares on that UNG. So it doesn't take much. You get, 50 cents, or you get $1. You got some good money here. Combine that with the oil, combine that with technology, a little Tesla action. Yeah, we're killing it. Okay. So what we want to watch here is you want to watch this key 21-day, really, really important here now. That 1.83 and this 8 SMA, you're sitting at 1.71. When the futures open tonight, you'll notice that 8-day is going to start getting a little bit higher as this price goes up. If we can get that, excuse me, that 8-day above the 21-day, then you know exactly where this thing is going to roll much higher. So what you want to do when the futures open here, watch this candle of today's candle. Say so you had a high of 1.906 and you had a bottom of 1.78, you had a closing of 1.87. So we want to watch at 1.90. So then we go to the next level here. What we have, you have 1.99, and then we have your 2.04. You have your 210, you have your 212, but this is the key, this price channel, which is basically this candle right here, which is 2.16. Okay, so let me just bigger up a little bit so you can see it. See right here. You look at this 2.16, but see, this is what I was showing you, like on the crude oil in that weekly chart. As that price channel comes down, once it levels off, that's always very, very good sign here, because now you've got yourself a trading range, 2.168 and then 1.52 on the bottom. But look how nice this 8 SMA here is rolling up here. So it will be higher when the futures open. And it looks like this 21 here is trying to flatten out. It's not coming down anymore. It's trying to flatten out real nice. And we get that 8-day to push above that. Then we can take this thing much higher. And realistically, look to the left here for your resistance. But 2.16, that's going to be the target. That is your gap fill. Those are like magnets to a fridge, your gap. And once you can get through that, then we have nice targets going on up here. Well, first of all, we just look to the left a little bit. We want to watch the bottom of that candle, 2.23, 2.27 here, and then we have 2.29. We can come over here 2.31, but realistically, the target that you'd be looking for if you can get above that price channel is this 50 SMA here. So this is what you're going to look at, very, very key. So bottom line is this: if it holds this key, 21-day here, and this 8 SMA looking very good. Now, even if it comes down, this would be a good scalping opportunity to take a scalp here at either the 21-day here, or if it came down to the 8, then that'd even be a bigger scalp. Might even go 7,500 shares. That'd be a really good scalping opportunity here to buy it there. As long as it holds that, then we have a nice shot at that gap at 2.168. Then we got to see what happens when we get there. Okay, a lot of times it'll get there and then it'll pull back a little bit, and then as that 8-day moves on up, okay, like it did here, okay, as it moves on up and that price will come down, then we can always scalp it off of that 8 SMA here. So it's going to take a little time, but at least these charts are looking a hell of a lot better than what they were here versus just this big ass downslide. I mean, man, every day I was telling you the same old nonsense. Well, it's going to go here. It's going to go here. Yeah, okay, Iron Trader, we got all that. How many times are you going to repeat yourself? So, but again, there was nothing here I could tell you. I mean, I could make some up, but I don't think it's going to work. But you just had nothing. But now we got to. I think we found ourselves a nice bottom here, and I think we can work ourselves all the way on up. And even if we come on down a little bit, it's going to be a good scalping opportunity. Your RSI here looks very good. We did have a positive divergence here. See where you have a low, and then we have a low. We have even a lower low, and then we have a higher low on your RSI here. So we had a positive divergence on your RSI. We did not have it on the MACD here at all. You can see where you had a low, and then we even have a lower low here. So you had no divergence here, but we had a positive divergence on your RSI. So you want to pick that up. It was kind of iffy because we had that contract roll here, and it kind of threw a little wrench in it. But obviously now it's playing out here very nicely, and we can take this, hopefully take it higher. Now we look at a weekly MACD here. Well, your green is still below your red, but we got to see how this is going to shake out. But now what we can do is we can see here opportunity here. Okay, see? So now we can see your 8-day, 2.19, not looking too bad. Okay, we have right above it, we have 2.56, and we have your 21 days. Now, these are still rolling down, but eventually here, if you keep on getting that price up, they will turn and go on to the upside. All right, let's take a look here on a 1 hour and a 4 hour. Okay, let's take a look here at this little 4 hour. Obviously, we made a new high here today, which is always very nice. Came right down here, step down, and then here was that bottoming right here. And then where you put in a higher low, that was always very nice. Now we're right here above these key SMAs here. Now you can see where you're at the 8-day, you're following that 8-day. The 21-day is turning up, look like it's going to move above that 100-day, very nice. And look how nice that 50-day instead of coming just straight down like a water slide here. Now she's rolling back up here and going up higher. Okay, so this is always very good. So we want to obviously watch that today's candle, that high of 1.90, and then we can just follow these right over to the left here. Makes it very, very easy. Just bring your price channels right across, and that's basically your resistant levels here. So that's looking very good. On your hourly chart here, I like this here. You have a low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Very, very nice situation here. Now the question is, are you going to be able to break through this 1.90 and go higher, or what are we going to do here? Okay, so that is all the levels that we have to look at. You really want to try to head towards that gap fill. That's at that 2.168. That's what we really need to get to. But right now we got a good start. It looks like we have a nice actual bottoming pattern in here, right here. We had a little bit of wet and wild here, but I like this, how this is rolling all the way on up here. So hopefully we can just get her a little bit higher. That KOLD there, you can see how fast that thing moves. But I'd rather scalp on the long side here now going into these. So if you've watched my midday trading video there on natural gas, I put up a seasonality chart there for you. So if you want to check that out, if you haven't seen it yet, that gives you a pretty good idea here where you're coming into the seasonality here. You might have a couple more weeks here yet of maybe of a bottoming process. But remember, once natural gas rips, she rips. And if we have a real hot summer, I mean, if you get a real hot summer, let me tell you something, natural gas will rip much, much higher because of the use of the power plants for all the air conditioning systems and everything on that order here. All right, that's what I got for you on the crude, and natty gas. I'll be back tomorrow morning before 8 o'clock, and we'll do it all over again. All right, thanks for watching.